Discretion is advised.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geeking Out. I'm yours truly, Nate Botson here, and my boy, Don Frickin' Prime.
Yo, what's up, folks? What's up, folks? First off, thank you very much for sticking with us while we went through our technical difficulties. So, just to let you folks know, we are going to be doing a flash giveaway right now. Well, not right now, but we're going to show you what the flash giveaway is. And at the end of the show, everybody who's still in the show is going to be entered into a prize wheel. And then the prize wheel is going to spin, and whoever it lands on, you're the winner. You'll just contact me on Facebook through Geeking Out, Don Prime. I'm one of the moderators. Or, you know, if you can't reach me, Nate or anybody there, and they'll get in contact with me. But so I'll show you what it is. We have it's a Wave Corporation. It's a 1/100 scale Super Valkyrie fighter, the VF-1S. It's the Roy Fokker version.
Now that looks really cool.
It is a great. Yep, it's a grade Step 3 construction kit. It has its own stand with it. So it's got the water slide decals. It is a advanced kit. But yes, so stay in the show till the end. The winner will get this mailed to them, shipped to them. So we will need your info, and yep, we'll take care of shipping. This does not count against you if you have entered the 500 member giveaway that's also going on the post right now. We're actually going to extend that to Thursday because there's been so many spoiler posts and because so many shows have been coming out from Disney. We're going to extend it till Thursday. So tomorrow morning it will be back up front and center on the top of the page. Again, put your name there if you want to be entered. We'll close that on Thursday night. We're going to change it to midnight West Coast time. So it would be effectively closing Thursday 3 a.m. Or is it Friday 3 a.m.? We'll figure it out. Yeah, you'll get an extra 24 hours.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think you want to do the giveaway. You want to try and end that giveaway announcement or the opportunity to give away on Thursday, right? That's when you want to end it.
Exactly. Like Thursday nights, you know. So we'll I'll post a comment saying when the cutoff is. But again, we'll take care of the shipping for you on that. Doesn't matter where you live. It's the Transformers Prime Decepticon Anniversary 2-pack. And we've got more stuff coming down in the future. Possibly a May the 4th be with you prize as well.
It's gonna be interesting what we want to see. So yeah, guys. As for what we're gonna talk about today, we're gonna start things off with Suicide Squad. Talk about our thoughts about the trailer, and also talk about which figure we might see from that. We also going to talk about what's going on at freaking Echo Base, the reissues. It's crazy that they're bringing out some of the older figures for that new store. And also, we are going to talk about some Star Wars speculations, like what's coming for May the 4th. I know we did talk about some of that in Aries stream a few days ago. The only thing I do want to say, though, unfortunately, Aries won't be coming in for the stream tonight. Last minute, he had to leave because of family engagements, and originally he was going to be able to make it, but then the family arrangements ended up being at his place. And I was like, crap. So yeah, he won't be able to make it. But we do have other guests coming in later in the stream, so we'll see how things progress. This is our first stream for Sunday, so I want to try and get some streams going for 2 streams a week, and let's see how things progress. So anything new with you, Don?
Well, I actually got the Buy Art Transcendent, which is the I think it's the Justice League Superman.
Oh, you're gonna bring it out now. Oh man, he's gonna bring out the toys, man. He's gonna bring out the toys. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Look at it. Wow. Okay, I gotta pull you up for a minute. Oh crap! No, bring you back. There you go.
All right,
wow, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, the body's a beast. He does tower over the normal Hot Toys both the Justice League and the Man of Steel versions by a good inch.
Wow.
He is hefty. It's not as quite as heavy as a Phison body, but it's almost there. The suit is really nice in that it actually has a little bit of give to it. It has a little bit of leeway. So it won't bunch up when you're trying to do any dynamic poses. Now, if you're standing this guy straight up, he is a pain to get, balanced.
Why is that? Because of the weight?
I think so, because he's kind of top heavy too. I mean, he's got some weight in the thighs, and then like the mid torso is just like a normal figure, but there's the bulk in the back, and he almost wants to flip over. So,
no, that's crazy. Wow, it looks great though for a third party. Wow, I know there's some good third parties out there, but for Superman,
the suit is actually impressive because it actually has the detailing, especially around the armband, where it's different than the other parts of the suit. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, and then it also has the angry heat vision head. Now that actually is a little different. It doesn't have an on-off switch. It's supposed to basically be sound activated or you tap it.
Really?
I haven't tried that yet.
Wait, is he sold out now?
No, this guy's just actually came into stock at Toys Wonderland. Now, some places have this in the U.S. They have them in stock, but not until I think May or June. There are still places in the States you can get them, or for pre-order.
Okay, I don't know. I'm considering getting him for some projects and stuff because I really don't want to play around with that Superman figure because of the texture and the way
this guy is really good for playing around with. If you're trying to do poses, the suit allows it. I mean, even the cape is a drape. It's double layered. It's a real nice texture to it. But then there is a little bit of weathering at the bottom.
Okay, let me check that out. Okay, nice. Kind of like what they did with the Age of Ultron Thor with the weathering.
Exactly. Now, like as Justin's Collectible says, it still has the same issue as every Superman with the boots, and you've got the ankle area that likes to bunch up. I mean, there's really nothing you can do aside from, going in and modifying the actual suit to be a little shorter so you can bring the boots up. Mm-hmm. But there's really not much you can do, just the design.
Do you think the hands, it looks a little too big, or is just the camera angle?
Oh, it's just the camera angle.
So the hands aren't too big?
No. I don't think so. I think it's for the body style and for the overall body proportions, I think they work fine. But again,
I don't know, but I think the head, for me anyway, from videos I've seen, the head was a little too small for the body. It's a little slightly too small for the body. That's how I feel from what I've been seeing from. If anything,
it's a fraction, but it's one of those things. Unless you're looking for it, it's not noticeable.
Yeah. When I was watching videos and reviews, that was the only issue I was noticing. Like, why is that head too small for the body? And it makes sense because the body is what? Okay, so let's say the Hot Toy figure is 6 foot, right? This one is 6'3", 6'5", compared to it.
Well, if he's an additional inch taller, that's almost probably 6'8", 6'9".
Oh my God!
Yeah.
God, dude, that's a big figure. That's a big daddy figure.
Yeah,
but that's a good figure to just play around posing wise because it looks that great.
Exactly. Now, and again, if by this point, if you haven't seen Snyder Cut, sorry. As far as the 2-pack with Knightmare Batman, I mean, it should have been that. It should have been evil suits at the end. And they should have done the black suit as a separate release.
Or just do a 2-pack just for Superman and both Supermans, and then throw in the Nightmare Batman as a standalone figure. But I know Hot Toys doesn't want to drop any more work into the Snyderverse at the moment, so that makes sense.
Well, the thing is, though, especially now with the cast of Black Adam taking shape, and the previous statements made by The Rock, specifically where he wants Cavill in the movie because he can fight them again. Because I think it was you or someone in the one of the chats said that not only do they both have the same agent, they're both damn good friends. And just a couple of weeks ago, there were reports of The Rock going to Warner Brothers and basically demanding Cavill is Superman in the movie and for any sequels.
So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like DC is trying to reboot the entire franchise, but grabbing what they want, and they don't want the Snyderverse. I think they still want their Cavill, but they don't want the Snyderverse. So they want to throw away the Snyderverse and just reboot everything.
Well, and that's probably what part of the reason for Flashpoint is. It's almost like their Star Wars veil. You know, they use the Speed Force; they can retcon anything they want.
That is true, and they did show it in the ending of Snyder Cut. So I thought that was really cool. But speaking of DC, let's hit up on the freaking Suicide Squad, baby. This trailer, I'm not gonna lie, this trailer had me pumped. I know there's people out there that are not happy with what they saw from the trailer. I thought it was hilarious. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it is so off the wall. It's glorious. And the fact they said, you know what, screw it, we are going to show Starro in it. I think that only helps to sell it more, that this thing is so over the top. It's there's a difference between like a Batman movie where it tries to take itself somewhat seriously, even though it's a comic book movie, and this type of movie where it says, yes, it's a comic book movie, it's from James Gunn, we're just going to go and just be nuts.
Oh yeah,
because at this point, it's almost like James Gunn is playing with house money, anyways. Because apparently, he was given permission to kill off Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, permission to kill Harley. Ooh, I don't know about that. I don't know if they're gonna do that with Harley though, because Harley's also a moneymaker. Well, sort of, but they want to keep making movies with Harley. So that's gonna be tough. But yeah, the posters so far are freaking phenomenal. I'm loving Idris Elba as Bloodsport. I'm so far it is one of those fun characters. Like it's pretty much Idris Elba playing Idris Elba, but as Bloodsport. You know, like you get that energy from that actor.
Yeah, and the funny thing too is, I mean, if I take it from the trailers, he's the second in command. And Harley might be third in command because they're interrogating the Thinker. Mm-hmm. So that also brings other questions. Is like, so are they going to also try and retcon that, you know, there was another Suicide Squad before, you know, this one, or like, how are they going to explain that, you know, members of the actual Suicide Squad are like self-policing the team?
Mm-hmm. Now you do see that Bloodsport gets thrown in brand new into the group, because in the beginning, in the trailer, you see Waller confronting Idris Elba as he's about to stab her in the neck, you know, but he stops mid before stabbing her in the neck. So Idris Elba is pretty much brand new to the team, but he's still taking the team as a leader. I honestly, if Hot Toys is doing any of the Suicide Squad figures, I want Idris Elba, like the full thing, the full head sculpt, the helmeted head sculpt. Please, for the love of God, give me this figure. I could see some cool accessories from what we saw from the trailer. That's one of the figures I want.
Yeah. Now the funny thing is, I would say John Cena would actually be as far as design wise, would be an easy and quick figure for them to do. Now then again, the issue is John Cena and the fact that is his, you know, same thing with like the Oscar Reeves character. Is his rights tied up still with WWE?
That's the other thing. That's why I think this can still work, because it's the helmeted head sculpt. They can still give us John Cena with the helmeted head sculpt, right? For a Hot Toys figure. And he's also got his own show coming out next year for the same character. So it makes sense that they make a character for him for Suicide Squad.
All right, well, then if you know he has a show coming, he ain't dying.
No, he's not
unless
dying.
They do a prequel.
Nah, I don't think they're going to do a prequel. I think they're going to... if usually when a character like this pops up for their own show right after the movie and they're working on it, usually it's not a prequel. They want to make their money. They want to make their money, especially with this actor. John Cena is getting up there. Kind of like The Rock in a way. Like,
oh yeah, like you can't every 10 minutes you see him on his damn purple cow for Experian.
So I think we are going to get a Hesco for the figure and all that. And I'm hoping that John Cena does survive. I think it will progress to the new show. Okay, so let me see. We have two WWE legends, John Cena and The Rock, are in DC. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. We do have both of them in the series. The only thing is if they do the Black Adam movie, and they are working on it right now. I'm hoping that we do get The Rock's head sculpt. I think he's fine. I think he's fine to get a head sculpt, right? Because Sideshow, they did their own stats.
Yeah, he's licensed. Well, see, here's the thing though. Most of the figures and stuff that he's done has been of him as a wrestler, and so again, that's one of those weird things. I don't know if he has final say again if it's going through the WWE, because they basically sign a blanket. It's probably different levels depending on how popular and how much money you bring in. But ultimately, like with him, specifically with everything that has been wrestling, he might not actually have the final say.
So out of the two, unfortunately, Idris Elba might die in Suicide Squad. He might go and take the heroic death at the end.
Yeah, the self-sacrifice.
So far in the trailers, we do see that he is going through the entire movie already. Like at the end of the trailer with Starro popping up, we do see him all messed up with ash over his body. So
yeah, and he basically goes like, "Oh yeah, like what else can happen?"
So, but the one thing I do want to say though that I am very excited for is my girl Harley Quinn. This suit is perfect. This is the suit. This is the suit I've been waiting for. It
literally is like a tactical version of her Jester suit.
Yes. And the freaking bazooka? Come on. No, that's bazooka. That's RPG, right?
That's an RPG. Yeah. I just can't tell what warhead's on the front.
Dude, this is the suit I've been waiting for from DC to pop up, man. I like so far none of the Harley Quinns have been popping up for me. Especially the last Harley Quinn movies, like their outfits don't really fit for me. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to get those Hot Toys. Like the merch is not screaming for me to get it, but this is definitely what I'm screaming for right now. And there's talks that people want the actual dress one too, the red dress Harley Quinn.
Yeah, from the beginning of the trailer where she has like the big medieval spike and all the blood all over her face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I honestly, I would, if we only get one Harley Quinn, this is the one I want. This is the one I want as a hot toy. Yeah,
I mean, I'll be honest. I just got my first Superman. I'm gonna get Batman, and that's it. But I like this, and this screams like this is the best. Would be the best iteration of her. This just screams Harley Quinn.
No, it does, and Connor. Yeah, he's right. Like, it's a dope outfit, and the accessories should be awesome, because this is like a war setting for Suicide Squad.
Oh, I think she'll come armed to the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I think she'll come with like an M4. She'll come with double pistols. Kind of maybe like maybe they'll do something like an Easter egg or something where one of her pistols is like, Knightmare Batman's pistol or something like that.
No, the merch is going to be crazy. If Hot Toys is working on the Suicide Squad merch, this is going to be insane. Like, come on, the cast alone. Like, I did like the original Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
for the most part. I did like what it was. I think they could have worked on better with certain characters, but overall, I had fun with it. I still have it on Blu-ray. I did love the figures though. The figures were cool.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Will Smith in that movie. He did a real good job. For that movie, for me, it was basically Harley Quinn and the Deadshot movie. Mm-hmm. Because they tried to almost their reactions, their relationship almost carried the whole movie, and the other stuff was kind of bland.
That's true. Connor, he did say that so much going on. King Shark looks dope. I love that King Shark so far, and Craig Young also said that King Shark is voiced by Stallone, and I thought that was pretty cool too.
No, let me ask you a question though. Did they make him look a little bit cartoony to go with the overall tone? Because if you look at King Shark, because again, I never watched the show, but I saw the comparison pictures between what was it like Flash, the CW show. Mm-hmm. The CW show actually they've tried to make it like it's an actual humanoid shark, where that you can see the gills and and this one it does look a little cartoony. So
I think James Gunn wanted to go with that route because he's a cartoony character. And he was transferring that energy from Guardians anyway. And we do see a lot of cartoony characters in Guardians anyway. So he was transferring that energy over to King Shark, which I don't mind the look. Let me see. We do have a poster of King Shark here. Let me see. Where is he? Where's my boy? Where's the Sharky? There we go. There he is.
I mean, I'll be honest. The first thing that comes to my mind. Fisher Friends.
Fisher Friends.
Yeah, Finding Nemo, the sharks. Bruce.
Oh yeah. Fish are friends, not food. Well, humans are anyway at this point.
Exactly.
Dude, this guy is
especially hilarious. When he puts his hand up. Hand. Yes, that's your hand.
And I wonder if he was trying to say that he literally had a question. Like, no, I got a question.
Yeah.
I can't enunciate. I can't do anything. Please help. He's like, num, num, num. I'm like, I love that moment where he just grabs somebody, just freaking, just demolishes.
Yeah, I mean, and you're going to see Jaws references because King Shark, Bruce and all that stuff, they're all, homages to the actual animatronic Bruce that was in Jaws.
Now, do you think that King Shark is going to have a hot toy come into play? What do you think?
I honestly don't know. Because, I mean, they could, I don't know. Because I don't even know, like, aside from the Hulk.
It looks like.
What else could you use?
The size, because he's smaller than Hulk. But isn't the Venom pool about the size of King Shark from what I've seen from the trailers? They could use that body.
Maybe. But that body is junk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people are opening brand new packages in the leg joints. I mean, and the hip joints are already cracked.
Really?
Oh yeah, there were posts of like people taking Venom pool out of the box, and they had to take the suit off and. The plastic they used is like the really hollow as far as like internal structure plastic. It was really brittle and the joints were snapping in transport.
Really? Wow. That's how bad a Venomized suit is. Damn. That hurts.
Yeah. I
want to get that figure, but
I wouldn't risk it. I mean, again, there's too much potential because of the materials used both in the soft goods and the actual body. Because of the plastic used.
Wow, that's disappointing. That is really disappointing. That means you're gonna have to 303 that freaking body like a regular. All right, so who else we have? I want to. Ooh, that's a good poster, a good pose up right there for Idris Elba, Bloodsport. Now here's the thing though. Part of me feels that he is not going to get killed in this movie because James Gunn did announce that he did put a kryptonite bullet into the chest of Superman. So, and it's canon. So that's what I'm saying is that they might want to introduce that event with Bloodsport coming up.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Did not even know that.
Yeah.
So that just brings in a whole new realm of possibilities. Mm-hmm. I mean, especially again, if Warner Brothers wants to kill the Snyderverse, unfortunately, this might be your gun.
This might be the guy. Bloodsport might be the guy. Now look at this. Look at this. Like I could see a figure. This right here. This I could see John Cena as a figure right now. Look at that.
Yeah, it is so absurd. I mean, because he was designed to be like a douchebag Captain America. on purpose.
I do love the joke he made. Like if the island was filled with dicks, for Liberty, I would eat the whole island.
Exactly.
I'm like, what is up with you, John Cena? Why is he?
Who knows what evil men do, or who knows why evil men do what they do?
This guy was mad. I tell you, mad. But yes, I definitely would like to see a figure of this. I think we have a better chance of getting him as a figure because he is coming out with a new show coming out, and they want to boost up, his presence. And I think DC might want to push sales for Hot Toys John Cena. Here's the thing, though. I forgot his freaking name. I just called him John Cena.
I don't even know what his actual code name is. I already forgot it.
I already forgot. I was just calling him John Cena with a helmet. But the only thing is, from what I've seen from the trailer and what I see right now, he's going to come with barely any accessories if he does come out.
I'm good. I think again, if he's supposed to be this weapons guy too and all that, Peacemaker. Yeah, with like a weapon named Peacemaker, he's going to be coming with more than just his extended 45. I honestly believe that. He'll come up with something like a minigun, or just something random that he'll come with.
Yeah, I'm hoping that if we do get a figure like this, because the thing is, we're not going to get the John Cena head sculpt. I doubt we're going to see a John Cena head sculpt. I doubt it.
Or at least a clean one.
A clean one, because of what's going on with WWE, and they're like, nah, man, you got to cup up the money, cup up the cash to use our licensing. So he is definitely a character I definitely would like to get a figure of because he just pops. Definitely pops. And also he's popping up in his own brand new show. So I feel like he's going to survive.
Well, the thing is, too, it's so absurd. It's beautiful.
Now, this is another character that's is brand new. Rat Trap or something. I forgot the name. But so she's brand new to the story. She looks like she is having a chemistry between Idris Elba's Bloodsport character in the trailer. So there's probably some romance going in there for both these characters. I don't see a figure from her.
No.
But I do.
Now, one question:
Is
she French?
It did it sound like she was French? I got.
I don't, or at least she's got an accent and
So now Lance, Lance Kramer. He says, "I am wrong." Oh, Kramer. Am I wrong that I'm not excited for the movie after the trailer? It's okay not to enjoy, not to feel excited for it because I've been hearing a lot of people saying that they actually prefer the original Suicide Squad after watching the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, how dare you not like something we do? I mean, wow. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, everything is subjective. That's the greatest thing about all this stuff. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You like it, you like it. You don't like it, you don't like it. Nobody can tell you whether you're right or wrong. So just be happy. This doesn't float your boat, so to say. You'll find the next thing to watch, and that's the great thing about, at least right now, there's so much content coming out. You pretty much have your choice of whatever you want to watch.
So here's James Gunn's brother, Sean Gunn, I think that's his name. Yeah, he's playing the I forgot the name of the damn character, but Weasel. Is it Weasel? I forget. I definitely don't see a hot toy from this guy.
Yeah, it looks like a chupacabra. It's one of those cryptozoology animals, whatever that's supposed to be. Sucking blood out from. Yeah, it looks like one of those weird things you see on Unsolved Mysteries or the X-Files.
That is true. So because we have they do have the Yondu head sculpt, I think they might bring us this character into play because it's Michael Rooker, right? Is it Rooker?
Yeah, it's Rooker.
Yeah, Rooker. So he might come into play as a hot toy as well.
It also depends if he's going to last the movie or if he's dead, just like Slipknot. Slipknot was brought out and he was dead within 30 seconds. Yeah,
there is a B team. Unfortunately, there are characters that are not going to make it. That's why in the poster it says don't get too attached. And that's why I feel that, let me see. Where is? Oh my God! They don't even have Captain Boomerang here. No, they don't. Damn. So I feel Captain Boomerang. I love the actor, and I feel that he has not been getting much work lately, and it sucks. And I don't think he's gonna make it Captain Boomerang. That was sucks. God. But Polka Dot Man, that's another one. But as far as what I see, I think we might just get maybe 2 or 3 Hot Toys from Suicide Squad.
Yo, Harley Quinn's guaranteed. I guarantee you they are going to do her tactical suit.
Yeah.
That's a guarantee.
So we're going to get, because the thing is, didn't Hot Toys like go bonkers on the original Suicide Squad line? Like they just dropped everything.
Yeah, they had. I know Deadshot's actually a really good figure.
Yeah, he's actually you could get him for a reasonable price. You don't not barely anything. You don't need to spend over $300. You could spend at least $200, $250 on it. Yeah,
no, but some of the Harleys are going for insane money.
Oh yeah, because of her hype. Like Harley, for a lot of people are skipping the Harley from her own movie and going for the original because they actually prefer the original look over the ones that came out for her own movie.
Yeah, and it's just like I said, it's subjective. It's whatever you like, and apparently a lot of people like Harley.
Yeah, I definitely enjoying what we see with this Harley though. Damn, it's gonna be fun. I just can't wait to get her, especially the African bazooka. I can't wait to see the accessories for this particular figure. All right, so let's move on from Suicide Squad. We had a lot of fun with that. I think it's time that we move over to the Echo Base picks, man, because that was a lot of fun. Give me a second. Let me pull it up real quick. Share. Okay, so Lane Kramer. Let me see. Are either of you going to get one of the Harley Hot Toys coming from Birds of Prey? No. That's a big no for me.
I haven't even seen it. So, and like I said, I just got my first Superman, the Transcendent, and I still haven't decided which Batman I'm going to get now with the supposed rumor of the Batman Begins Batsuit. So I don't know which one I'm going to get, but I will not be getting a Harley.
It's a no for me, Kramer, because that's the thing. It doesn't do nothing for me. I would have considered it if they had combined the figures, especially with the head sculpts together. That was the problem I had with those figures. They came up with different figures with different head sculpts, and I'm like, okay, so what's the point in jumping in this line? I think that's another reason. Like Hot Toys, didn't have barely any characters to play around with, right? So they decided, hey, you know what? Let's hop on the Harley train and make a whole bunch of Harley figures.
And they'll sell. The secondary market shows it.
But dude, speaking of the secondary market, especially the resale market, oh my God. You know how many collectors spent between $800, $1,200 on a freaking tumbler, and then this came out the next day? Dude. Bruh. Oh my God. The reissue. The Batmobile tumbler and the Batman Begins 1/6 scale. Dudes. Oh my God. So now, Don Prime, I know you questioned before that you were disappointed that Hot Toys might just have these figures just for sale on Echo Base.
Yeah. Now, again, there's been past when Hot Toys, they've only done runs of certain figures for specialty stores. Like there's a Hot Toys store outside the Shanghai Disney, and they did a reissue of the plastic Iron Man Mark VI with a special box or whatever. That was mainly, again, just for that store. However, Sideshow, they were able to get a couple, they got a few of them in, and they put them on. But I'm really worried that, especially if I'm looking at, the Batman Begins suit, I'm going to have to spend through the butt to get this, especially if it's only in, one store.
Now,
or, they're exclusive to that store.
Now, I don't think Hottoys is going to do that because they did the same thing with the Midas. They came out with the Diecast 2.0 Midas for their brand new store, and then they started releasing the pre-orders for it. So these might be Sideshow, not Sideshow exclusive, but exclusivity versions of the figures, kind of like what they did with the Midas, which was Sideshow exclusive.
Oh, yep.
That's what I think is going to happen. Kramer, haha, if either you get this tumbler, I hope you get a coffee table for it. You know what's funny? At the moment the tumbler popped up, the 2.0 tumbler, I'm here like, damn. And I bought that display case over there, right, for my Thanos and my EndGame line. I might just put my tumbler in the back of it, just inside, because I think I might have some space in between that display case, the brand new one I got.
I'd need another Majin case for it. I mean, the ones I have now, I could fit in it. You know, I'd have to move stuff around, but I could fit that in no problem in one of my Majin cases.
No, this is coming out, right? It's going to be about like 500 USD.
Yeah, I just checked the price. So this at today's conversion rate, it's 501.98, and then the Batman himself is at the conversion rate. Again, these are Hong Kong prices, 203.37.
Okay. Now, from what I can tell, it looks like they are updating the figure, the Batman Begins Batman over here. They are updating the suit, but they are using some of the same accessories here, like the straps. They are using the same straps from the original. So I'm guessing they are mismatching pieces, or they're grabbing old pictures and adding the new head sculpt into it.
That's what I think they're doing. I honestly, I think they're just grabbing old promo photos and updating those.
Yeah, that's what I think is happening. So, but honestly, if they're coming out, this is a 5-year-old figure, right? This is a 5-year-old figure. They're not going to pop up a 5-year-old figure from materials from 5 years ago. It's going to be updated, kind of like what they did with the Dark Knight 2.0 from DX10.
Yeah,
the DX19, right?
I think so. Yeah. But honestly, 500 isn't bad at all. But the problem is that's 500 if you're buying it in Hong Kong. Now you got to imagine what's this going to cost if it gets to Sideshow, because Sideshow is going to put their their rate on it, their increase. Then again, if you live in a state where you have to pay sales tax, then you haven't even considered shipping yet, because this is a beast. This thing will probably be $130 for shipping.
Well, my Hulkbuster was to New York, not New York, to Georgia. It was about $50 shipping for me. It was $50.
Yeah, it's one of those things too. If you have, you live on a main route, it's one price. But if you live like, say, somewhere out in Oklahoma where there's only, even the FedEx guy, he has to drive 6 hours to make 8 stops just because of the distance, then, it's just like with DHL. If you live, in New York, Boston, the East Coast, along one of those, their actual hubs or their routes, DHL is cheap. But if you live in the Midwest where there's not that many DHL hubs, the price is insane.
Damn. And
I've seen
the boxes for this, right? I think the tumbler is a lot bigger than the Hulkbuster in box wise.
Yeah, because they have a lot more protection, and they have a lot of the fins and the stuff. You have to install them, so there's also those parts, and then it's huge box. It's absolutely huge. And the thing is, they also would have to charge by dimensional weight now too.
Damn. So I'm feeling that this is probably going to be for retail at Sideshow for
probably $695.
Yeah, $550, $695, somewhere around that line. It's not going to be $500 straight up. Now V is asking, is it 2 figures for the band? No. I think it's going to be the same figure, but the original release was only 1 figure, right? With different accessories.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Now there was a 2-pack from Batman Begins, but that was the the Knightmare sequence when Batman used the gas against the Scarecrow. Mm-hmm. That was the 2-pack where they had the 2 versions of the the Scarecrow Knightmare version of Batman.
Yeah. How about the armor? I think there was a 2-pack for the armor Batman, right? The armor setup.
Oh, the armory.
The armory. Yeah, I hear.
Well,
There
was three versions of it. I think there was 3 versions of it. There was a version where you could get all of them had the bat suit.
Mm-hmm.
And all of them came with a head. So even if you just got that, you would still get the Batman. Then there was one that came with the Christian Bale sculpt. Then there was the one that came with both the Batman, Christian Bale, and Alfred.
Okay, so I was reading a lot of comments about this figure. The original Batman Begins figure was a freaking catastrophe because of the boots and the material. The boots setup would break apart on you, so they're gonna have to update the figure, especially in the boots, because that was one of the big problems with this figure was the boots. It would be breaking down on you real quick because it wasn't separated. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't separated from the heel.
Yeah, it wasn't a 2-part; it was a single part. So the tension and the stress. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is that what I see here, what we're getting here. Let me see. Can I go to the next page? There you go. So what I'm getting here. Okay, can I zoom? Can I zoom? Thank you. What I'm getting here is that it is the updated head sculpt from the Dark Knight Rises figure from the DX19. It's the updated head sculpt from that. They photoshopped it and put it into the original body of the Batman Begins figure, which it looks like it's pretty much the same figure, and I think they should not do that. This is going to be a 2.0 update because no way in hell they're going to bring us the reissue of the Batman Begins figure without updating it from 5 years ago.
Yeah, like I said, these are just old promo shots. I think they just try to Photoshop what they can,
Mm-hmm. Because they got the same straps. It's the same straps. That's why I was like, people were just talking about it. So now, okay, so let's go back to the comments. Okay, Lozano is asking, should we expect the Dark Knight re-release too? Which one should I pick? Well, isn't the DX19 the Dark Knight re-release?
Well, yeah. I mean, the DX19, that's kind of almost like an amalgamation of both Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises, because he has his he has the sonar eyes from the end of Dark Knight where he's going after the Joker with his sonar system, but he also comes with the EMP rifle. So it's basically, it's not necessarily, like DX19 isn't necessarily a movie figure itself. It's it's Bale Batsuit 2.0 with all its upgrades.
And also it's not a movie masterpiece. It's its own, DX is their own line. So we got the TV movie masterpieces, we got the movie masterpieces, and then we got the DX masterpieces. So it's an amalgamation, like you said, It's like a big Frankenstein monster of the original Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises. Which I'm all for it. Like, bring out all the reissues I want.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It's like, I was like, oh, Knightmare Batman, and I'm like, yeah. And then I was looking at DX19. Then this one comes out. I'm like, why you gotta do this to me?
Now, Don Prime. Now, Lozano does bring up a good point here. Well, which one should I pick? And you had this issue a while back. I was talking to you about it. Like, Don Prime, what is your take? I'm getting both. So I can't say which one at the moment. But
okay.
For you, go for it.
I honestly don't know right now. I don't know because, and I was talking to you before this, it's like all of a sudden they're reissuing the Tumbler from Batman Begins, and they're re-releasing Batman Begins, the 1.0 suit. And then I'm thinking, okay, and I even said this before. Well, does this bring up the potential of Ra's al Ghul finally getting his own, figure?
Dude, Ra's al Ghul, we do have the. I know you were talking about it a few hours ago. That we do have the Qui-Gon Jinn head sculpt. All they have to do is just update that head sculpt, remove the hair, which is the problem with that figure. That head sculpt is the hair. That's the problem with that freaking.
Yeah, and just give it, fix his mustache and goatee up a little bit, and yeah.
That's our thoughts, Lozano, about how we feel about the figures. I'm getting both, but if I had to choose one, I would go for the Dark Knight Rises, because the Bat Pod, and also you can play around with the Tumbler with that figure as well. the Batman Begins. If you want the OG version, then go for it. But I actually prefer the Dark Knight. It's like the Bruce Lee version of this suit. That's how I feel.
I tell you right now, if they actually came out reissued the Tumbler and the chocolate ship camo, the one that Bane was going out, I would order that in a second, and I would grab Rise's Batman to go with that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna get the. I'm all for it, but I don't know. We are gonna get chocolate now. I can see them dropping the chocolate tumbler when we get a reissue of the Bane figure, because that goes hand in hand, the Bane and the chocolate tumbler.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let me see. Let's go through let's go to some of the comments. Kramer, I'm thinking about getting a DX19, but I have 0 DC figures right now. Okay, that's good for you. That is good for you. So you have options right now. Yeah, you have space too. Yeah, the DX19 is a definite must, especially once they drop the DX20 / Joker, which is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, they're just basically putting the cards out right now, but especially the reissues. It's almost like they can't reissue these figures, especially since they did Two-Face last year. It's like their money's in the game now. They have to see it through.
Yeah, the thing is, everybody is coming out with brand new. They're coming out with not reissues, but a lot of people, a lot of companies are coming back into the game again, releasing these freaking Dark Knight figures. And I think Hot Toys, they wanted to jump in that bandwagon too and reissue them, because unfortunately nothing was happening with DC until Snyderverse, right? So
Exactly.
there was nothing. There was no figures for DC coming out. So there was one way for Hot Toys, like, you know what? We still got the license. Let's hop on this bandwagon and make some money.
Yeah, and exactly. And like I asked you this question earlier today. So all these reissues, especially now, for the Batman, is this, aside from the DX19, is this because of Snyderverse hype, or is this because Bale's actually going to do the Flashpoint cameo?
There is talk about that, right? I'm still surprised
Exactly.
they're still running the Flashpoint.
Well, I mean, apparently part of the issue is Keaton had to back out.
Oh, he did?
I mean, again, everything is rumor speculation, but the rumor is Keaton had to back out for some reason. And again, Bale has gone on record. If Nolan gave the okay and his blessing, he would do Flashpoint.
Really?
Yep. And it's on record from multiple sources.
So that brings some hurt to me, because I really wanted a 2.0 89 Batman. If that's not happening, damn, we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get it, boys.
Well, here's the funny thing. I might actually, if something's like, again, because it was just actually announced today, I think we might see some of these figures at San Diego Comic-Con, the in-person show that's going to be happening Thanksgiving weekend. I think we're going to see some of these reveals then.
All right, so Kramer, he's also asking, do you think maybe Ledger Joker / Rise Catwoman maybe might be able to get again? I see the Ledger Joker. Of course, the Ledger Joker's happy.
Yeah.
But I don't think we are going to get the Catwoman. There were so many issues from the original Catwoman that now I understand the Bane. The coat was the issue with him. A lot more was the coat, in the leather freaking coat. That was the issue with him, right? But for Catwoman, everything was an issue. The only thing that was good was the damn head sculpt. So everything else, it was like breaking apart. People were receiving this figure. Like, I heard horror stories with the Catwoman. So I'm not sure if Hot Toys is going to jump in that wagon again with Catwoman.
Now, with if they do a Ledger Joker, I don't know if it would be a reissue or if they'd actually try to do another costume or another iteration from the movie.
Now, I think it's going to be a reissue / 2.0, like what they did with Dark Knight, because there's a lot of figures, lots of like you said, an amalgamation of both the Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises Batman from the DX19. So I'm thinking they're probably going to do that same boat. But as far as like for the Joker, they're going to add accessories where it's from different figures from that line. That's what I think is going to happen.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Do you think you see that being DX20?
What's up?
Do you see the Joker being the DX20 because Batman right now is 19?
Yes.
Okay.
Because what Joshua says here, next year is 10th anniversary for Dark Knight Rises. It's the DX20 is either going to be the 2.0 Bane or the 2.0 or at this point 3.0 Joker.
Yeah. I'm just thinking what other characters. I mean, because again, if they're going all in, does that mean they're going to reissue Gordon? Is that they're going to reissue Blake with the actual bat signal?
Did they release did they release a Gordon and Blake with the bat signal before?
I don't know if they were together, but yeah, both of them were released, and I know one of them actually in a special edition came with a bat signal, a 1/6 bat signal.
Okay. I don't know. It's 10th anniversary, right? 10-year anniversary of the Dark Knight Rises. So I don't know. We might see some Dark Knight. Hot Toys is dropping Dark Knight reissues like no tomorrow. So anything is possible at this point, especially that Tumblr. That thing came out of nowhere. No one sold this coming. Collectors were dropping $800, $1,200 on
for broken ones.
For broken tumblers. Get out of here. Oh my God, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, and even the people who are selling them, like, you have to come and pick this up. I will not ship this. Like if for anybody who's selling this, you see on the boards or whatever, it's local pickup only. Will not ship.
Wow. Yeah, because shipping alone is I can't even imagine. I'm gonna have to drop possibly $100 on reward points on the Tumblr because of the damn shipping. I'm gonna have to. Once it pops up.
I mean, again, because everybody uses dimensional weight now, and the box is just so large.
So now Joshua is asking another good question: will they reissue the Justice League in your opinion? What say you, Don Prime? What say you?
I'll be honest, I have no idea because there's so many rumors now. I mean, supposedly there was a rumor coming, from Justin's Collectibles or one of his sources that potentially Cyborg is in play.
I heard that rumor too.
So if I didn't hear that rumor, I'd say no. But if and again, his sources are pretty accurate. So, I mean, and if they're even thinking about that, that brings it into a whole new territory. If I didn't hear that rumor, I'd say no. And again, now that I hear the rumor, I don't know. Is it possible? Sure. But again, like the Aquaman just sold out, or
Yeah, the Aquaman, his original suit. Yeah, his original suit for the movie came out. That it's sold out now, so it's on waitlisted. It's a sold out waitlist. I can't remember.
Yeah, but it took a while.
Yeah, it was a show for. Here's the problem, Joshua, that I have. That the reason why I say no, and we might get one more figure, and the only figure I think we might get is just a Cyborg, and that's a big if. That's a big if because there's so much controversy with the actor and him battling against WB. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm optimistic. I'm cautiously optimistic about it. That's the only figure I see happening. But as far as reissues is concerned, Hot Toys has seen the numbers for Justice League, and those figures sat around. Like hell, you can sell the original Justice League line for lower than retail when it was still in freaking stock. Nobody wanted these figures. The only one that did well was Superman. He only lasted for it was like 2-year delay on that figure, and he only lasted for like a few months in stock. That was the only figure because the reason why, because no one had a Superman. Nobody had a Superman after BBS. They're like, I missed out on the Superman. I want a new Superman, and that's that's my thoughts. I don't think Hot Toys is going to jump on that line. They rather just work on lines that actually sell. And I know people are gunning for the Knightmare Batman 2-pack because people have been asking for the Knightmare Batman reissue for years, and people missed out on the red and blue Superman. So they introduced us to the black suit Superman.
Yeah, Lane wants to know where he can get a reissue GameStop Gundam hat.
Oh, wait, who's asking that? Who is
Lane.
that? Who? Lane. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I can't get this. We can't get this anymore. I can't get this anymore. I've been trying to find this freaking Gundam hat for years. They discontinued it. I think I bought this from Geek. What's that GameStop store? Geeks Room, Geek Gamer. I forgot the name of the store. I think I bought it from there, and they also sold it at GameStop online. But both those stores are part of the same branding, and I'm here like I couldn't buy any more. So I'm if you could find one, let me know. I want to buy 2 more of these because this hat is fire. But let me go through the comments real quick. I know we were going on a tangent. And you see, I don't like Hot Toy. Okay, so Lozano is saying, I don't like Hot Toys cosplays, but it's interesting to see there are some Back to the Future ones. That means they might have the licensing back. Maybe we get some Back to the Future reissues. Bruh. Oh, bruh. I said the same freaking thing. Because I was going through the Echo Base lineup, right? And look what we got. A whole bunch of Back to the Future merch. Look at that. A whole lineup of Back to the Future merch. And I'm here like, can we get the 2.0 Back to the Future ride, bro? Can we get the DeLorean back? And I'm feeling it. I'm definitely feeling that we might get it back, baby. Because
I think if they're going to do something with the line again, I think you might see Back to the Future 3 figures. Like Cowboy Marty and Doc.
Bruh. Okay, look. People might
like
get mad at me.
And have the clock tower as the background.
Yeah, no, people might get mad at me about this, but this is my my lineup for movies: Back to the Future 1, Back to the Future 3, and the Back to the Future 2. Those are my favorite lineup right there. Back to the Future 2 is the third place compared to because I'm.
No, I understand. I probably have the same thinking of you. Because it's like 2 is supposed to be 1 but redone from a different version, and 3 is its own original thing.
Yes, I love 3 because I love the whole cowboy aesthetic. I love that. But here's the thing, though. If they do I don't want a DeLorean for 3. I want Back to the Future 2 DeLorean. I don't want a Back to the Future 3 DeLorean because all it is a freaking DeLorean on rails. So F that.
Yeah.
I want the cover conversion. If
they're going to do, I mean, if they're going to do, I mean, they would. I don't think they would ever do it, but if I could see if they ever announced a line or something. Just as an example, say for Comic-Con, in Thanksgiving that they're going to do. If they're going to announce like Back to the Future figures or whatever, I could see them totally building one of those, a Mach 1/6 scale train from the end of 3. Just like they build the full-scale Falcon with 200 stormtroopers and Darth Vader in front of it.
We don't talk about the Falcon. We don't talk about the Falcon, bro. You don't bring up my memories like that, like bro. Like I'm still hurt by that. Hot Toy still hurt me for doing that. But can you imagine what would be the price tag on a 1/6 scale Hot Toys Falcon in today's economy?
I mean, what Jazzy Dioramas? His cockpit is what $600-700. Not then with upgrades, that's $1,000. I mean, that $1,000 just for the cockpit. That's a hell of a lot more inclusive and detailed than what Hot Toys would give you. So, I don't know. I figure if they actually did release the cockpit, the cockpit alone would be $500-600 from that.
Yeah. $500-600. So I can't even imagine a 1/6 scale, full-on Millennium Falcon. Hell, you're gonna need your own garage for that.
Yeah.
Okay, Jazzy, are you getting the 3.0 Premium Megatron? It's ready to ship from. Yeah, I am getting the Megatron from the Premium Megatron. So I want a Megatron to go with my Premium. Bumblebee that I ordered and the Optimus Prime, and I personally that is the best rendition of a Megatron on the market right now, other than the ones from the actual animated show. But in live action setting, that Megatron looked freaking sick. The dragon armor, that thing was beast, bro. And I know people aren't happy with the Bay formers, but that Megatron was sick.
Yeah, well, yeah, that thing is awesome. And just again, I'm waiting to see where they go, because there's a third movie now in development. Plus, there's new shows now, which they're going to introduce a new faction between, there's the Autobots, the Decepticons, and so now they're going to be adding a new faction in one of the shows. But so apparently, Transformers 7, also Bumblebee 2 is in the works right now, and that starts filming soon. Then there's going to be the Beast Wars, Beast Alliance, whatever that movie is. Then again, there's a third separate movie in the works, and that's again live action. That's not including any of the animation or the TV shows that are cartoons. So again, at this point, I want to see if they're going to shift away, from like the Bayformers aesthetic and just go to like the Bumblebee aesthetic more, or I don't know how to do it. I mean, because I'll be honest with you too, though. As far as Beast Wars, I want to see if they actually do like Tyrannosaurus Rex Megatron.
So now I'm trying to pull up the Hot Toys Millennium Falcon. I think I found it here. So the actual full one that he was in the hangar bay and stuff like that. Yeah, here's the one. Okay, cool. So let me share it. B is asking to share the photo. So let me remove it. Let me remove this, and then stop sharing screen. Go to share screen, share that application window, close the tab, and booyah. There it is, baby. There's my figure. There it is, baby. Look at it. Just look at that thing. Wow. That thing is beautiful, man.
And the thing is, someone got paid to design, build that, and display that.
Wow. Just look at that monstrosity. That's your own living room right there. That's your own living room.
No, dude, that's bigger than that, man. I think that's literally a garage.
That's a garage.
I mean, if you think about it, I think the overall, just like the dimensions or the space that the Falcon covers, is at least a smart car, if not, a small, two-door hatchback.
Dude,
I mean, it's huge.
Can't even imagine that, bro. Okay, so our next question, Hannibal King, will they reissue any of the Ben Affleck Batman Justice League or Suicide BVS? Suicide BVS. Oh, yes, the Batman suit from Suicide Squad that came out. The moment when Batfleck came in and took out...
it has the air breather as the special accessory.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. I was really hoping that they would introduce the Batfleck head sculpt with the Knightmare Batman, because there is a moment in the original Knightmare Batman scene where Superman pulls the cowl, right? Pulls the cowl, and you see the Ben Affleck head sculpt. I was really hoping they were going to do that, but they decided they weren't going to go full in.
Well, apparently Snyder said, even though the two scenes are different, they're supposed to represent different timelines. So they're like the two Knightmare scenes we see are actually supposed to be different timelines of the same event. So who knows?
I got you. I don't honestly. That's the thing, though. I think Hot Toys is not reissuing any of the Justice League. I haven't heard any hints about it. The only thing that was popping up was just the Knightmare Batman and the Superman stuff, and that's about it. That was popping up for those figures. I don't see them doing the Justice League line, because like I said before, the Hot Toys probably have seen the numbers, and Justice League was not selling. Now they know the Knightmare Batman is going to sell. They know the Black Suit Superman is going to sell. That's the reason why they popped those up. Now, honestly, I would like them to reissue the Justice League line, just because I did not go for the Wonder Woman back then. Because as of right now, me coming in trying to buy the Wonder Woman from that lineup, like a 2-year-old figure, the material that is one of the worst right now. The Wonder Woman, with that Speedman's body. So I will want an updated figure.
Now, and I'll also mention, because you're, again, specifically Wonder Woman. So McFarlane, they got a new contract to do the Justice League 7-inch figures. So like Cyborg, he's new. He's a new mold because he actually has the arm attachments in the back and other things. But you know who's mysteriously missing from that line?
Who?
Wonder Woman. There is no Wonder Woman. So I don't know and again, this is where it comes into weird licensing. I mean, obviously a new license was made because there's a new Cyborg figure that has the 1/11th or 1/10th scale, whatever they are, face of Ray Fisher, but it again has the new ports in the back for the new arms, new Batman, new Superman, black suit, Darkseid, Steppenwolf, but again, no Wonder Woman.
No Wonder Woman. So I don't know. The only two figures I do see coming out as a reissue would be the Wonder Woman and and then coming out with Cyborg. Those are the only two figures I do see Hot Toys popping up for new releases, and that's about it for Justice League, because Wonder Woman did do a big role in Justice League. So,
yep,
time to save one, Slave 1, 6 scale 1, Slave 1. Now, I do see Hot Toys, flexing and giving us a 1/6 scale Razor Crest for display in a Comic-Con display. I can see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, they want to put salt in the wound, and they're gonna do where they have like the blaster bolts coming down, and you have like a painting or like a matte painting or to scale of the cruiser raining down on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you have the display where you have Fennec and Din next to Boba, and he has his helmet off, and then you just see or like illuminated like the fiber elements to indicate like the blaster bolts coming down, something like that.
Now it'll be, like I said, it'll be interesting to see what they want to put out this year, because we're still in the pandemic, so there's a lot of things that can't be done. Yes, thank you. Give me that. Give me my food. Yes, thank you. I'm hungry.
Yeah, because I honestly think when Hot Toys is going to come back, they're going to come back, saying we haven't gone anywhere. That's basically their reintroduction to the world. They're going to come with something hot and heavy, and it's going to be impressive.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of stuff I would like to see, but like I said, because of the pandemic, that we're still coming out of the pandemic, and things are still going crazy out there. So we might not see too much from them, but we might see a lot of prototypes. That'd be great.
That'd
be great.
Now, hey, OG fan, I'll be honest with you. As soon as the HasLab funding ended for the Razor Crest, I said it was going to get blown to smithereens. He was going to lose it, and 2 weeks later it did.
Question, did you know that was going to happen?
That was just my assumption, again, based on the funding numbers for the Falcon that the HasLab did. I think it made triple the quota. So, I mean, once it hit that number, it was almost like, okay, we can't make any – it was almost like they felt like we can't make anything more with this,
God, that's funny. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
It's just wow. That is I think I talked about it with Aries. That at 1/6 scale, Aries and Mike yesterday's stream, we talked about the Razor Crest, and it's still going for triple the price or on resale. So,
which one?
The Razor Crest that was up for
the HasLab one.
Yes, the HasLab one.
Damn, I mean that thing was what, like $329. So you tell me that thing's pushing like 1,000? Like people are selling their pre-orders for $1,000.
Yeah, they're selling it. Mm-hmm. It's still going up there. So I'm surprised.
I know
that's still happening.
Because I know what the Jabba sail barge, they did their initial run, but then they made like an extra $500 that they put on retail. But I think it was in Europe, at like specialty shops or like comic book shops.
No, it like I said, it's going to be wild what we see this year, especially in the main form. There you go. Yeah, people were selling their Razor Crest pre-orders for $1,200 plus.
Damn, I should have grabbed one.
That's what I'm saying. That's that's your Tumblr right there.
Exactly.
Okay, so Kramer, he's asking, have you two been surprised by the lack of releases from Hot Toys this month and maybe too early part of the next month? Usually around this time it is slow for Hot Toys releases. It is slow. It is a slow month. Around this time between the winter and the holiday season and spring, things tend to slow down a bit.
Yeah, I mean, this is usually like the big con time or the big prep time for San Diego Comic-Con. Because I mean, from now, this is the time you usually hear about what are con exclusives, what are the potentials for figures. You get rumors, you get feelers out, because again, if we were not in the pandemic, New York you'd already have some of the big cons in Hong Kong. You'd already have Toy Fair in New York. So, again, this is that lull point that always normally happens because of the con season, and it's just the way it works for the for how they do figures. And I'll be honest, they're also still behind on a few figures.
Mm-hmm. So that is true. That's true. We haven't seen Pennywise. We haven't seen the Rise of Skywalker figures. Which, oh my God, the Rise of Skywalker figures. I'm afraid, bro. I'm afraid. The reason why they haven't put those out yet is because the pre-orders aren't that great for them. And from what I remember from Sideshow, from the bestsellers, they weren't up there. The Rise of Skywalker figures weren't up there.
Kylo himself is decent.
Yeah. Kylo alone, go for Kylo. If you miss out, especially the fact that Kylo, the Last Jedi Kylo, is going for bananas money, the Rise of Skywalker Kylo is your next best thing. Mm-hmm. Like, do not miss your opportunity to get the Kylo. Not saying that it's going to do well resale-wise, because honestly, I don't know what's going on with the sequel trilogy stuff. I don't know if it's popular, if it's not. I know that the Last Jedi stuff was pretty decent, even though the controversy. But as far as like Rise of Skywalker, I would not play around with that Kylo. Now, unfortunately, with our girl Rey, I might decide to just go with the original Rey, because the original Rey, you get her for easy money.
Yeah, and if it comes with BB-8.
Oh yeah, it comes with BB-8. This one comes with Dio. Like the don't touchy, no touchy. Is that what he said? I can't remember. I haven't seen that movie.
The anti-sexual assault droid.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know who did the voice and actually played him? That's J.J. Abrams.
Really?
Yeah, J.J. Abrams played Dio, which explains a lot.
Wow. Well, I guess he wanted to pull a Taika Waititi and bring himself into the mix. Okay, so Kramer pulled up. We all want Halloween costume Wanda from WandaVision, which a lot of people think would be exclusive. Okay, so we have. So apparently we were supposed to get 4 figures from WandaVision, and then 4 figures from Winter Soldier. They already announced the Winter Soldier one, so we got 3 more on those. Well, Bucky version, and then we got 2 of the WandaVision figures, right? So that's happening, right? So we got 2 more. I can see the Nega Vision, the White Vision, or Anti-Vision, as a Sideshow exclusive or con exclusive, and possibly the EndGame version of Wanda, which we did see in the beginning of episodes of WandaVision. So I'm hoping, I'm crossing my fingers. I want the EndGame look of Wanda before we get the Halloween version. I don't think we are getting the Halloween costume version of Wanda.
All right, yeah, exactly. I mean, no, because the thing is, there was no Infinity War EndGame version of her. Now, the potential sticking point is, in the footage, that was fake. Wanda actually didn't do that, you know? So, but with that being said, I actually, and again, because of the leaked promo art for, her costume in Doctor Strange 2, I do see them doing the full Scarlet Witch costume. Because in the promo art for Doctor Strange 2, it seems like it's a combination of that costume with the Infinity War Endgame look. Because, again, in the leaked prototype, she's still wearing the dress this from Scarlet Witch, but she has her black pants back on from Endgame.
So the Wanda look from the actual show at the end of the film, is that look going to come back? That's the thing.
Well, again, in the promo art that was supposedly leaked and stuff, she still has like how it has like the cutout that like the Infinity Stone by the neck and all. Mm-hmm. She still like the top is exactly the same, it appears, but she's wearing the black pants now. That's the only difference.
So it's going to be interesting. I know they're probably going to drop a whole bunch of figures for Multiverse of Madness because there's a lot of rumors going around. Hell, we're possibly getting the Spider-Man multiverse coming in for Spider-Man 3, and then moving on towards the.
Well, I mean, a Hot Toys Doc Ock is happening. It's happening.
Oh yeah, that's why I dodged the Doc Ock third party. That's the reason why I dodged it. Because I'm here like, why? If
they do this right, you have the potential for a Hot Toys Sony MCU Sinister Six.
Right there. That's what I'm talking about. You keep talking. Keep talking.
Well, I mean, because the thing is, the Morbius movie, they've already brought in Falcon. They've already established it's the same Falcon. I mean, not Falcon, Vulture from Spider-Man. Yes. It's the exact same one.
Oh my God, the Morbius movie. I forgot about that thing.
Yep.
Dude, that's still happening. Okay, so Vulcan is asking, or he's asking right now, what will be the other three from Falcon and Winter Soldier? I assume 2 Falcons regular and Captain America version will get a John Walker cap or U.S. agent. My thoughts, I feel like we are going to get 2 Falcons, the red version, and then the Captain America version. And then we're going to get the Winter Soldier OG flashback version.
Yep.
People have been asking for that updated figure for years. That's the most talked about Marvel figure from that line. People have been asking for an updated version of the Winter Soldier, OG Winter Soldier, because of that leather jacket. It just keeps deteriorating. The vest just keeps deteriorating. They want an updated version of that. And maybe we won't see enough accessories. It would be nice if they throw in a whole bunch of accessories from the original film into that figure. That'd be freaking great. And then after that, let me see. So that's 3, right? So 2. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, those are the 4. 2 Winter Soldiers and 2 Falcons. That's my thoughts. What do you think?
I don't think they're doing Zemo. I mean, at this point, I could be wrong, but I think he might just be more of a guider, or like you're in the video games, you go to see him to get your directions. It seems like he might get out, he might do some things, but he might not actually be the quote unquote big bad. It seems like it's going to be the power
broker. The power broker is the main bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't see a U.S. agent. That's not happening. I can see a third party U.S. agent, but Hot Toys not. They're not gonna hop on that train. I don't see that.
No, I mean the thing is, people love to hate him, but it's not the type of hate that you're gonna spend the money on.
Yeah, I don't see a John Walker U.S. agent. I don't see that. I actually would like to see I would like to see the 2 Winter Soldiers, the updated 2.0, because I do have the original Winter Soldier, but I bought them loose, and I got all the accessories loose. So I was not looking to spend.
All right, now here's something though, and it's just popped into my head.
What's up?
Rather than being the Knightmare flashback one, what if we see a 1951 Winter Soldier?
Wait, which one?
1951, when he's fighting Isaiah during the Korean War. You see that, and again, this time he comes with 2 arms, where one is his normal and the other half is like where Isaiah took half his arm and beat him with it.
Dude, keep talking. That flashback would be epic.
I think that's going to happen. I absolutely think that's going to happen. We're going to see Isaiah and Winter Soldier go full at it.
Dude, this brings up more talks that, hey, we might see the reissue of the Winter Soldier, original Winter Soldier, man.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I think we might see it. And again, here's one of those weird things, too. I don't want to say we'll see an Isaiah necessarily from MCU or the shows, but I think it potentially brings in the option that they can do other versions of Isaiah.
They might introduce the Young Avengers with his
exactly, because again, his grandson. I don't know his code name, but his grandson is involved in it too because he crossed his DNA. God, I can't. I read about it and I forgot the name, but his grandson. It was when he actually got it through. Being it passed down, he actually has variants of the Super Soldier Serum in him that Isaiah got through Project Rebirth.
Yeah, if it just passed on to him. Now, here's the thing, though. A lot of people don't know this, but the Hulk, the whole situation with Hulk was another way that Bruce Banner was trying to recreate the Super Soldier Serum in that form, but things failed when he became the Hulk because it's not doable.
Yeah, well, what that also means is like Captain America is Weapon 1, Wolverine is Weapon 10, Weapon X. Isaiah might be Weapon 3 or 4.
Yeah, that could be that thing. That's why I'm saying that we might see the updated OG Winter Soldier pop up just for the show. I mean, and because honestly, I am disappointed with the current. I haven't done a do or do not on the Winter Soldier yet, on the newest Winter Soldier, because I'm waiting for the Falcon release, and I'll just do a do or do not on both those figures because I am not impressed. Like I have the original Bucky from which is in Infinity War, and that's perfect for me right now.
Yeah, I'll be honest. If that's the only thing they're offering, I will go find an Infinity War Bucky. I mean, I'll make space.
Yeah.
Now, and here's the thing with the like you're saying, the two Falcons. The red white the suit he's wearing now is his Endgame Infinity War suit. So that's definitely getting released. And then you're gonna see the red, white, and blue suit. So basically, you're gonna get your Endgame Infinity War Falcon. It's just gonna be labeled as the Falcon TV show.
I don't know what happened. I don't know why Hot Toys didn't want to go full barrage on the first release of Winter Soldier merch and Falcon. Like I was really hoping to see the Falcon first versus the Winter Soldier because as of right now, that's not exciting for me. That the whole thing with just Bucky, come on, and just Bucky new head sculpt and just hand-me-downs from the Infinity War figure, that didn't do nothing for me.
Yeah, it's too bland.
Yeah, it's too bland. It was a disappointment. Will I get it? I said it before that the way I feel about that figure, unfortunately, that Winter Soldier figure, I'm paying $250 for just a head sculpt.
Exactly. I mean, and the thing is, you wait a couple of weeks after it's released in Hong Kong, you're gonna have sculptors who are making that sculpt as a third party. You're gonna have Maxnut making their version of it, or so you wait a couple of weeks, $45, you have the head sculpt without buying the figure.
So yeah, OG fan brought this up that it is a great head sculpt. I'm not gonna lie, it is a good head sculpt. I love it, but is it $250 worth just to get the head sculpt? Because honestly, that's for me anyway. Because of the lack of accessories and originality for this figure, the head sculpt is the only thing that's doing it for me.
Yeah, I mean, again, that jacket is just not right. Again, it looks too much like the Iron Man racing suit from Monaco. That color and the texture,
No, I know. I feel you. I feel you on that. Oh yeah. One thing that Connor, he brought this up earlier with me. he was people are disappointed that because it's supposed to be right secret base Hot Toys Echo base secret base. We did not see any freaking Star Wars merch. Everything was just Back to the Future, which is cool, and Winter Soldier, and then we got the reissue pieces here. Nothing on Star Wars. Nothing. And it's called Echo Base.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there's your time for Bespin Luke. That would have been,
Yes.
Or
Bespin Luke.
Yeah, exactly. Or if they didn't want to put it on the flyer, just be like, put up like also coming soon, exclusive reveal or something like that. This is just like, yeah, it's awesome. The Batman stuff is awesome. It's just like, if you're going to release this, why didn't you call it the Batcave or something like that rather than Echo Base? Or is it going to be a situation where the store is always changing its name, but it's still a Hot Toy store?
Wait, really? Did that ever happen before?
I don't know.
But the thing is, I think there's another reason why they didn't do any Star Wars merch here, because May the 4th be with you. May the 4th, Bespin Luke is my new hope. There you go. Yep. Connor is speaking.
Well, Bad Batch also premieres on May the 4th.
Mm-hmm. Dude, we might see. Hot Toys did say they were working on Clone Wars and Bad Batch merch. So now here's the thing, though: will they drop the whole Bad Batch line? That's the thing. I can see the Billy. I see the Billy Bad Batch clone trooper. I can see him. I'll call him Billy because I can't remember his damn name. But Billy, because he looks like Billy from Predator.
Yep,
Billy.
Yep.
Thrasher, the big dude. I can see that. I can see the Sniper. But that's about it. Those are the only three I see getting worked on.
I don't know, because here's the thing. If they were all they all had the same standard size body, absolutely, because at that point you just need to do the accessories and additional head sculpts. But the problem is these four are so different, both in equipment and just in aesthetics, size. Their helmets are also different. And then again, are you only going to include the main Bad Batch, or you're also going to include, Fives with them?
Oh, that's right. Fives is in the team as well.
Yeah, Fives is basically their Lobot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God! No! Do not bring up Lobot. How many times I gotta tell you about bringing up Lobot? Because you know what's gonna happen? Hot Toys is gonna drop us Lobot because everybody keeps talking about Lobot. I don't want Lobot. God. Now, if we get a ESB Han revealed, then okay, then I'm okay with Lobot. You could drop as many Lobots as you want. Like, hell, you could do variants of Lobot. But
okay, yeah, sorry, Echo, my bad.
Shoot. What happened?
Yeah, I got Fives and Echo mixed up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's been a bit since
Echo. Yeah. Thanks, Connor. Yeah. The Echo. Yes. Yeah, but I still want Fives though. I still want a Fives figure. Come on.
Yeah, an Arc Fives.
An Arc Fives. Yes. Oh, release Lobot. You see. I swear to God, I'm gonna be so mad. I am literally gonna be so mad if we get a Lobot before Han, because they're like, no, we need an accessory for Lando. Han is the accessory. Get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, and like you said, with Indiana 5 coming up, yeah, at this point, Disney's going to say, Hot Toys, do it. You have to. Here's the money.
Here's the money. Yeah, I want to give you money. I already have Lando on pre-order. Please, for the love of God, give us hand. I don't care if. Well,
you do have hand and carbonite. That is technically an ESBAN.
I hate you. I hate you, right? Get out of here with us.
Well, I mean, right now I've got my Lando and Boba next to my hand and carbonite, so technically it's ESB.
Now, the hand and carbonite, that's from Sideshow, right?
Yeah.
It's overpriced.
It's actually really good.
Is it overpriced?
Maybe a little. I mean, if I'll be honest, $250, maybe a little bit too much. If it was $220, yeah, that's probably the better price.
Yeah, 220 should have been. So you gotta drop some points on that. That's the thing. They gotta make you make these big brain moves, bro. They gotta make you the big brain moves. All right, so Connor says Bespin, Han, and Luke on May the 4th, or we riot. Chill on the riots. You know what happened the last riot? We got the Mark 47, the Mark 47, the Mark 85 redone head sculpt in the works. That's what happened.
Riot for my chocolate chip camo tumbler.
I don't know about you, but the tumbler, man. I don't think that's happening until.
Oh, I know.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I can protest till it happens, all right?
Yeah, you can protest all you
or
want.
I turn blue in the face.
Yeah. Do all that. Do all the hashtags you want. I believe in you. Okay, I know Hot Toys has a couple of Iron Man issues along with the Luke Skywalker and Winter Soldier Batman. Are there any other popular Hot Toys reissues coming? MC, at this point, they're dropping a lot of reissues for the.
Well, here's the thing. If you want to get
right?
into technicalities,
okay.
Hot Toys did heavy design work with Sideshow for the clones. Because if you actually look on a Sideshow box of a clone, there's a Hot Toys logo on it. So apparently Hot Toys designed the armor.
That's right. That's right.
Technically, the clones could be considered a reissue because the first generation clones, their armor was done by Hot Toys for Sideshow.
So the clones can be a sort of reissue right there. I would definitely like to see the 212 Battalion Airborne Troopers. I want to see those. I want to see those. We already sold prototypes. You already sold that they had the Sideshow versions with the Codys in the promo shots.
Yep.
Come on. All right, now it will be Bespin Leia with Lando kissing her hand right before he betrays them, at least until Bespin hand comes out. Okay, that's his display. That's going to be his display until Han pops out of nowhere. Hey, you old smoothie.
Exactly, yep.
Let me see. It has a great shelf present with Boba Fett in front of it. I love it. Okay, so Hot Toys helped with the Stormtroopers as well. Yes, the Hot Toys did help out with the Stormtroopers as well. So that was. Oh my God! Please do not fall, Batman. I hate this. I hate this figure because it could happen. So let me move my food over here. Move my food over here. There you go. Okay, so there was a question I got hit up a few streams ago. I don't know who asked it, but I wanted to bring it up. I wanted to bring you up with it as well. So we got the 501st right now up for pre-order, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts? Which one would sell better, or which one are you army build? The 501st or the 212 Battalion? Which one would you army build?
Well, right now, I mean, I've already got Cody and I've got a Sideshow 212. My Sideshow 501st, the body was in rough shape, so I converted that into my Rebels Rex with the head sculpt. Mm-hmm. So honestly, I'd go with the 212. Now I've got obviously my Rex coming in, and then I've got one of the standard 501st.
Why would you army build the 212 over the 501st?
I want my airborne troopers.
Okay, there you go. The airborne troopers. All right, yes. Okay, that's a good one right here. I would do I always keep saying that 212 out of the loyalty to Obi-Wan to Cody. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one right there too, without a doubt. My personal thoughts, as far as between the 212 and the 501st, the 501st is the Jedi killers. Those are the ones that went in straight up with Anakin Skywalker, massacred Jedis. That's the respect I have for those troopers. That's the reason why I'm going to army build them. They are the Jedi. They're the Jedi group. They're the Jedi killer group. Now, for the 212, the 212 won the war. They're the ones that brought down General Grievous with Commander Cody. They get the big win for winning the war. That's why. That's my thoughts about army building here.
And like Connor, yeah, absolutely. Like what Connor's saying, from militarily and I mean, like the actual like Republic commandos, they actually are part of the 501st themselves. So yeah, totally. The 501st strategically, militarily, yeah, they are the superior element to the 212th. I mean, and part of it was Anakin was a little braver in his military tactics than Obi-Wan, so they also had a reputation for being a little bit more ballsier.
Aren't they like the Marines in a way because they're more ballsy?
No, the actual Marines, Revenge of the Sith, they're on the bridge. Was that Plo Koon?
Yeah,
those are the Marines. The ones the ones that are in the purple, they're considered the Marine variant.
Okay, what was that one? I forgot the name. The Marine Corps.
It wasn't the 41st because they were gray. Because the 41st could actually be seen on the 212th with the 212th on Utapau.
Yes. Now that team, they went in. The battalion commander was like.
Well, they actually. The thing is, if you look at their mask, they're the element that turned into the snowtroopers.
Mm-hmm. You know what happened with them? They got word about executing Order 66, right? But the battalion commander was like, "Chill. Do you know who we facing here? Ki-Adi-Mundi. Ki-Adi-Mundi was up there next to next to Obi-Wan Kenobi as one of the best defense duelists in history. So if they didn't plan out correctly to have him to betray him at the bridge, they would have all been dead because Ki-Adi-Mundi would have blocked every freaking shot that came at him because Obi-Wan Kenobi was on that level. Like, that's how defense-wise Ki-Adi-Mundi was. And that's why they're like, bro, we got to chill. We got to get him at the bridge. That's the only time, because as an old blaster fire coming from all directions, that's the only spot to get Ki-Adi-Mundi.
Exactly.
Because if you don't play around Ki-Adi-Mundi, you've never played around. That guy was a freaking beast.
Yeah, I mean, and like everyone asking like the different commanders and stuff. I mean, again, I'm former Army myself. The way that they have it set up, like from a command structure, is a little weird. It's like again, you have like the 21st Nova Corps, then you have the different groups, but then you have even further subgroups like that. Like with the 212th, you also have like the specific airborne variant. Then even between them, there's supposed to be an air assault element to that as well, which is supposed to be different.
There you go, the Galactic freaking Marines, baby. Those were the boys, man. Those were the boys to be afraid of next to the 501st, man. Shoot.
Bakara, and especially on his speeder bike.
Dude, I would love the Bakara. I would love the Bakara hot toy, and I would love the Snow Trooper Galactic Marines hot toys, because I missed out on the Snow Troopers from ASB. So I would love the next best thing. That I would army build the heck out of the Galactic Marines, baby. Shoot.
Yeah, they were insane. The thing is, like the Sideshow version of Bakara, a couple of years ago, you could get for $130, $140. Now you can't get them for under $450.
Oh yeah, like ever since Clone Wars just brought up the freaking craziness, right? He after brought up all the hype up, all these Stormtroopers start hitting the markets, resale markets for mega money. I'm here like, bro. I sold five Echo and Fives. Like Echo and Fives was like $250. Like they were the high tier ones to get during the time. But when Clone Wars season 7 started, hell, that thing rose up to $350, $450, $550. It just kept going up. It was like Darkside Anakin all over again.
Yep. And well, the thing is, like the old 2003, like the anime style. That's basically been recanonized because it's going to be on Disney Plus. Because they're bringing it, so you know what that means. Fordo, my boy, Captain frickin' Fordo, the original. Yeah, I mean he's a real possibility now too.
You know what I heard? I heard that Dave Filoni, if they're recanonizing the original Star Wars. Clone Wars for the Cartoon Network. If they're recanonizing that, they're thinking of making the leader of the Bad Batch as Captain Fordo, and I'm cool for that. I am cool for that. That'd be freaking epic.
That's almost retconning Rex to be Nick Saint.
Yeah, from the Jedi. Return of the Jedi during the Battle of Endor. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, because part of the reason they're saying it works is because when he was captured in a scout trooper uniform. So that's why they're saying it was Rex, because Rex in Rebels was always wearing the enemy's uniforms.
That is true. That in Star Wars Rebels, yeah, it made sense. I think it's gonna happen. There you go, my boy, Bakara, right there, dude. In the original Battlefront game, I never chose the Jedis. I never chose the Jedis as my boss fighter. You know who I chose? The freaking Galactic Marine with the damn freaking minigun. I'll be going like that thing used to take out droid cars, because droid cars, they'd be rolling in, right?
With the rotary Z, yeah, the rotary Z rifle. Or the okay,
yeah. I want the Galactic Marines to have the rotary, but the thing is, we're already getting that with the 501st package. So,
yeah, I mean, if those guy came out, they'd probably need like something specific, like a because they're supposed to be, their specialty is supposed to be like VBSS, vehicle boarding, search and seizures. You know, kind of, you know. Like if there's, you know, like if on the Navy ship, there's a Marine contingent on the ship, they have to go search, the Marine VBSS team will go in. So it's just like, I want to see these guys with Star Wars version of breaching equipment. You know, like they have detonator packs and they have equipment for breaching open airlocks and doors and stuff. That's the kind of stuff I want to see with these guys.
Okay, got word from Peter Lamb. The Incinerator Stormtrooper is in low stock now. From a phone call, so with Sideshow. So if you guys have not picked up the Incinerator Stormtrooper yet, or have it on pre-order, I might do that right now. I haven't ordered that thing yet. I've been waiting. I'm gonna do it right now, then. Might as well. The Incinerator Stormtrooper.
Hey, it's a decent figure. Yeah, I mean the flamethrowing effect is pretty decent. So.
Crap! No, not like this. Not like this. Come back. I had the sight on. I had the sight, but then it disappeared on me. Yeah, the Incinerator Stormtrooper. I'll say this much. The only problem I have with it, it's a little too clean. But it makes sense because in the show he was clean.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm not getting into this battle. I'm just launching these mortars. You guys, you know." But then he ended up getting crushed by the boulder.
Oh yeah, that's the which trooper was that?
Or was that the squad leader?
That I forgot who it was, but I know the Incinerator Stormtrooper. Yeah, he was just walking in all cleaned up. I'm about to pull him up right now. He was all cleaned up in the actual the
Cantina
show
when Grogu blasted him.
Yeah, he was just coming in and blasting, and then he got wrecked by the flamethrowers. But yeah, this guy is apparently on low stock right now. He's not popping up. Maybe he's popping up in Last Chance. But that's the only thing I have the problem with this suit, is not the suit, but the actual Stormtrooper. It is the fact that it is clean. It's really clean. It's like the Return of Jedi clean.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, it is what it is. It's a reissue of the Rogue One figure with new paint scheme, but it's still a good figure.
So now so in comics says we need those camo scout troopers from Kashyyyk in episode 3.
Yes.
Of course. Give my sniper boys a chance. Give my sniper boys a damn chance, baby.
I mean, if you're gonna do that, why not make Tarfor?
Okay, so
the other Wookiee that was with Chewbacca.
Yeah, I know, but that's the problem though. Like, we haven't even got a Chewbacca since Force Awakens, so they still got to work on the ESB. I'm gonna be mad if we get a Tarful Wookiee before we get a Chewbacca from Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, with the backpack, with the C-3PO backpack.
Okay, Comics is saying, imagine a Umbara display where you have the 501st against the 212. That ooh. I know how I'm going to display my 501st. I'm going to have a shelf. I'm going to have 2 with my Anakin Skywalker, our side Anakin Skywalker, and I'm going to have the rest between the Revenge of the Sith shelf and the Clone Wars shelf. So I'm getting 6. So I'm getting 2 for each. But the thing is, I want to do a display. I might do a change up of display where I had Darkseid Anakin walking up the damn stairs. And we got the 501st lined up behind him, flanking him.
Well, you can go and get some of those 1/6 little kitty bodies. For your younglings.
That's messed up, but I ain't gonna touch on that. That's messed up though. Okay, Big Dog is like, how many incinerated troopers do you have? OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. Let me see. He probably answered. OG fan already answered. Probably already answered that. I'm only getting one. I'm only getting one incinerator trooper, and there's no point for me getting two of these unless you want to resell this later. Maybe he'll go up, but I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I got my one. That's all. I mean, I've only seen one. Grogu only killed one. There's only one reason to get one.
There you go. I know. We corrected each other. The motor trooper. I don't think we are going to get the motor trooper. I'll be surprised.
I can see them. I can see the mortar trooper as kind of like a, hey, we want to do one last ditch, or we want one last figure to sell for season 2. But I think we're going to see a clean stormtrooper before a mortar trooper.
Okay, so the incinerator trooper does have weathering. I was hearing that there is weathering, but he was clean though. I don't know.
It's minimal. It's minimal weathering. It's still pretty
minimal.
shiny.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now.
So is he kind of like the Return of the Jedi stormtrooper, because that thing was clean. There is weathering, but that thing was clean.
This one's like more subtle, and it's kind of some. This guy does not get into firefights. He doesn't blast anybody. He's only called out on specific special missions. That's kind of what I think the suit implies.
Need Yoda backflipping and chopping up their heads off. Get out of here with this. That'd be a cool display, though. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did have the whole. Oh, that's right. He chopped up Gree and the whole team of Kashyyyk troopers. So damn, I'm catching up with the comments, guys. I do apologize. We went on a tangent and I forgot to go through the comments. We got a lot of comments here, but everybody just talking. The regular light side Anakin is more accurate for the Jedi temple scene. A lot of people don't know that. That is true. The dark side Anakin, we really don't see his presence until during the events of the Mustafar, where he's like, where he's going dark side mode and killing off all the separatist leaders. That was the only time we actually saw the dark side Anakin appearing. Yeah, this one is pretty decent stock. To be honest, I can see it being a $400 figure. Yeah, I can see it hitting that range. It's
going to take a while, though.
It's going to take a while. I think the Death Trooper is going to take up that much of the resale value because everybody is gunning for it right now because they just out of nowhere sold out the Death Trooper. As for me, the Incinerator Trooper, for me, it's just one. I wish that the flamethrower was actually longer. I wish they made the flamethrower longer, kind of like what they did with the Force Awakens flame trooper. I thought that was pretty cool.
Now, let me ask you a question. With all the hype of Mando and, all the other, stuff coming back up, what do you think about the potential for Rebels Super Commandos? The Imperial Mandalorians.
Ooh.
Because that would also potentially, like as you were talking yesterday, about them doing a prototype Fett armor that's all white. They do a prototype Fett, they can do the Super Commandos or vice versa.
Ooh. That'd be clean. I would hop on that immediately. Those commandos, dude. Because I'm on the freaking Mandalorian train right now, man. And
because and it also ties in directly to what's going on in the Mandalorian right now. Because you got the Vizslas.
Oh, yeah, the Vizslas. Dude, you know what I want them to come out, though? The Gar-Saxon horned Mandalorian. I want that
tribute
so
to
bad.
Maul. Yeah, to show allegiance to Maul, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a couple of those. I wouldn't mind a couple of the... I would get two. I would get two of the Maul Mandos, and then get Gar-Saxon. And that's all
I could see them doing Clone Wars Death Watch, specifically. With those, yeah, I definitely could see that.
Connor's like, oh my god, I will legit scream when we get a prototype Fett. Don't do this to me, Nate. Well, I already have a prototype. I got the prototype Boba Fett for $200 when they were doing sales on Facebook. Like, that's the best places during the pandemic. Like, there were people who were dropping sales like no tomorrow last year, and,
Yep.
it was like Black Friday for Star Wars figures and Marvel figures as well. I was just hopping on, going crazy, bro. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Well, and here's the thing too. You know, again, more stuff from Disney Plus. They're taking the Boba Fett animation from the holiday special, where he was first actually introduced in the Star Wars. They are cutting that to make it its own cartoon aside from the holiday special. So again, with that coming up, I would not be surprised, or it's within the realm of possibility for an animation Fett to be reissued again, because it's coming back on Disney Plus as its own cartoon.
But yeah, the only thing is what Penny. I'm sorry, mispronouncing your name, but Penny here. He's like, don't think anything Rebels will be produced that's unique to the show. They're not even really doing S1, S6, TCW, and seem to be focusing on the new Disney stuff. That is true. That is correct. I see them doing a lot more stuff with the Mandalorian and stuff like that. They're not really hit. They haven't really done anything with the Clone Wars. It's other than the General Kenobi and General Skywalker and the troopers, and also the guard troopers as well. We saw those popping up as well. I'll pop up for pre-order now. I might get 2 of those. I'm just gonna get 2. There's some people that want to get 6 of those, and I'm here like the Coruscant Guard. You want to get 6? No, don't get 6 Coruscant Guards. Get the. If you're gonna get 6 Coruscant Guards, dodge that train and go for the 501st train.
Exactly, or the 212.
Yes.
I mean, aside from the Coruscant Guard effectively being, it's just like, eh. I mean, yeah, they're like the Gestapo in the Star Wars universe, too.
Now, I understand if you want to get 6 for your Commander Fox when he eventually comes out, but we haven't even seen a Commander Fox yet. So I'll chill out with the Guard and get. Now, here's the thing, though. I could see the Guard selling out before the 501st, though. I can see people have been saying.
Yeah, because I think they'll be in smaller numbers.
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing a lot more people buying up the 501st versus.
Yeah, I mean, like 501st. That is like, if you're gonna get a clone, like, you just go to anybody who knows, just the basic knowledge of Star Wars. They're gonna know who the 501st is. Like Vader's fist, or they're gonna have, they'd be like, oh, who's this? They're not gonna know.
That is true. Like the most notable troopers are the 501st and the 212. Now, if you go more into Star Wars lore, then your troopers. Like, there's a lot more than that.
Yeah, but again, someone could be like, oh, these were the ones at the end of the movie that were bringing Darth Vader to the hospital ship or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now
these guys were. I mean, you technically could pose these with Palpatine.
Yes, you can. Now I could see these rising in price. The Coruscant Guard, I could see them rising in price in resale when they sell out because of either Commander Fox or a Revenge of the Sith Palpatine DX. Because you want to have your Palpatine with these guards. So.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like right now I've got Palpatine, with in back of Vader and Luke fighting, and in back of him are two Royal Guards. So it's trying to make it look like.
I hate y'all. You know why? Because I put it out there on 6-Scale Network. I'm trying to decide, should I get 2 Coruscant Guards or just get 1 and get 1 Sith Trooper? And everybody was coming at me like, bro, what are you doing? You need 2 Coruscant Guards. F the Sith Trooper. I was like, yeah, you're right. So peer pressure got me to get the 2 Coruscant Guards.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If you're trying to do like a Jedi display, you need the 2 Royal Guards, you need Palps, and you need Luke and Vader fighting.
Now Peter Lamb. Hey, Peter Lamb, thank you for hitting me up about the Incinerator Trooper. I have not pre-ordered him yet. Not pre-ordered. I haven't bought him yet. So I'm looking to get him pretty soon. because that Peter Land just posted it on 6 Scale Network that that the figure is hitting in low stock because of a phone call. So, and sometimes Sideshow does reveal certain numbers out there, because they told me how many freaking DX Mandos came in, and it was
yeah. Like in January when I called.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, because like when I called and I was asking like the status of my the Heavy Mando and Beskar Mando, they were saying like just on Beskar Mando, Heavy Mando, they got like 6,000 orders of it since and like 4,500 of them were after it was released in Hong Kong. But it was that's still a ridiculously low number.
Mm-hmm. Now, Lane, he brought up a sad point in my life, because I was like, I had the opportunity to get the animated Fett as well from Sideshow, and I dodged that and I wish I caught that bullet, because when Mandalorian show hit up, that figure rose up in price, baby. Nobody wanted that figure, and I made that mistake, man. I'm never gonna do that again with the Fett man. I failed the Fett man, bro. I failed you, bro. I failed.
Well, again, in the Disney show, it might push, and again, the old the original animation introducing him, since it's going to be on Disney Plus, that might push it up even further too.
Now, Connor is making a good point. The Dark Side Anakin has a better chance than getting the animated Fett back. Now, if we see the animated Fett in, like, for example, in Boba Fett's early days, where he was trying to figure out his colors, like Star Wars 1313, he had that animated look to him. He had that animated colors look. I don't know if you guys remember Star Wars 1313, but Boba Fett, he was playing a pivotal role in the show, in the game, and his look was sort of similar to the animated Fett. So that's one way of getting the animated Fett, but...
Yeah, it was supposed to basically be almost like an epilogue or like a prequel to how he, got the reputation that he would, or at least show how he was gaining that reputation.
Mm-hmm. Like, he was just starting out. Like, the one thing that did drive up his reputation is when he killed Cad Bane in a deleted scene.
Yeah, because that scene was also supposed to show that Cad Bane is the one who is responsible for the helmet dent.
I would love a Cad Bane so much. Please, Hot Toys, drop us a Cad Bane.
Well,
OG fan must own all Boba Fett. I know. I failed Boba. I failed my Boba.
Well, here's the thing. Sideshow did do Cad Bane in disguise.
Oh, that's right. They did.
Yeah, and again, Hot Toys helped them with that. So, I don't know if they share molds or Sideshow can sell them a mold, or if they're going to do a complete, new mold. But they have experience in doing that. So, again, that's not out of the realm of possibility.
All right, guys. We have about almost 10 minutes till the stream ends. Unfortunately, I don't think we have time to actually do the giveaway at the moment. But the comments on this section, if you already made your comments already, you are entered for the giveaway. So Wednesday we will announce the winner first thing at the start of the stream. We will announce the winner of Don Prime's giveaway. But during this 10 minutes right now, if you want to be entered for the giveaway, your comments are already in. But those of you who are watching who have not commented yet, do so now so you be entered for the giveaway. And Don Prime, you want to show off the giveaway?
Yep. It is a Wave 1/100th scale VF 1S Super Valkyrie Fighter Rohrfokker kit. This will be shipped to you. This is an advanced kit. And it's already got the stand and all the parts with it. And it's got the water slide decals. And in the US, this is an $80 kit. So we'll be shipping that out to you.
All right.
And
cool.
Again, we still have the regular 500 member giveaway on our page on Facebook. It will be up again tomorrow as an announcement when the spoiler ban is lifted for Falcon and Winter Soldier tomorrow morning.
Nice. So yeah, if any of you are still watching who have not commented yet, you still want to enter for a chance to win that model kit. Comment now. Leave a comment. It could be anything. It could be talking. The people that have been commenting are already entered. So this helps me out to go back through the video and just pick out the names. Because right now I don't have the time at the moment. Because after this stream, I'm headed straight to work to make more money for my Hot Toys.
Yep, they gotta feed that plastic crack addiction.
Exactly. Yeah, I gotta feed it, bro.
Hey, you got any more of them Hot Toys?
I got any more. You got any more of that Hot Toys, baby? Okay. Are you either geeking out? Are either of you going to be on Paradox Nerd's stream? Well, that's the thing, though. I've spoken to Paradox Nerd quite a lot. I've actually bought figures from Paradox Nerd. I've actually been on his stream a few times during his early streaming, but Paradox Nerd has not hit me up about hitting his streams. That's what I've been saying is that Aries has been the only person that's been hitting me up about doing streams with him. So not a lot of Hot Toy collectors have come towards me or messaged me about hitting the streams. I have messaged them before, but then sometimes either a time slot is not open or it doesn't happen. That's the thing. If I am open, but I gotta be more like what's the word I'm looking for. And I gotta hit that schedule like properly. If they want me to hit up a stream, I'll see about joining up. So that'd be pretty fun.
I work with Nate, and so if someone wants to have me go up, I do it. But I mean, I'm basically helping Nate out and then helping him out with the Facebook page. So
what's funny is that Don Prime and Rocky were the people that were pushing me to do streams on my channel. So I haven't been doing. I just started out doing the streams this year, January, I think. So.
Hey, thanks guys for watching. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we're getting a lot of comments here. Let me see. We'll ask him for you, Nate. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. I do appreciate that because I love coming in and talking about Hot Toys. So if they send me an invite, I'll hop on with them. It's just been wild as far as like schedule is concerned. Like I've talked to Easy about doing some streams with him, right? And there was like some schedule issues with me to join him. So we'll see how things progress. If things work out, then yeah, I'll join up a stream. But Aries has been the one that's been pushing to get me in a stream. Like he was hitting me up like with emails every other week. I was like, yeah, bro, let's do it. And the reason why I took forever to answer it because I rarely check my emails, and it was like in the spam bank. So I was like, damn. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm just getting hit with all these comments here. But yeah, guys, I think we should. I think it's a good time to end the stream.
Yep.
I think we did pretty well. We peaked at 42, so that's good. Nice job, guys, for coming in for us talking about Hot Toys. I know we started out the stream a little late. It was technical difficulties on my part. I pressed a button that I shouldn't have with the StreamYard and just went shut down. Okay, so Dean, he's asking one last question. Do you guys know if Batman Begins 1/6 Hot Toy Bat is going to be exclusive Hong Kong or Japan? Okay, I know we talked about this earlier in the stream, but we can bring that up for the last question. All right, Don, your thoughts?
Yeah, like we keep going back and forth. At this point, we I think pretty much have a consensus that initially it might be exclusive to a specific store or a specific area, but eventually it will go on worldwide pre-order because it's Batman, and if Hot Toys wants to continue to make money, they'll put it up available for anyone who wants it.
That is true. And also, Hot Toys has felt the wrath of the fans hitting them on Instagram about canceling them. I'm like, the hell happened because of a damn head sculpt? Can you imagine the Mark 85 head sculpt, but on galactic warfare, where people are just bombarding Hot Toys? You should put the Batman Begins on worldwide Hot Toys, worldwide pre-order Hot Toys. can you imagine that? Like, if they just make it exclusive just for the store, that's not going to happen. They'll be bombarded. Messages galore, man. It's not going to happen. It's going to be worldwide. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, again, and it was, as we found out, the plastic, there was a special edition plastic Mark VI, as well as the current Midas, die-cast reissue. Those both originally were limited exclusivities for a specific period of time. Then they went on pre-order. Now, with the plastic Mark VI, that was a Sideshow exclusive. You could only get it at Sideshow. So, like Nate had previously said, there's a chance it might be exclusive to Sideshow, though.
Ooh.
And like, you can only get it at Sideshow. You can't get it at Big Bad Toy Store or your local comic shop. There is that possibility as well.
Okay, big cycle or big tumbler? Pick one. Big tumbler, baby. Go big or go home, baby.
I want my chocolate chip camo tumbler. I want what Bane drove. I want it with the missile system and the Gatling gun.
Oh my God! I'm saying, if they do introduce the chocolate tumbler, that's how they're going to do it. They're going to drop the Bane 1.6 2.0 and then the chocolate, because that goes hand in hand. That's his tumbler. Yep. That's his iconic tumbler. Dean, thank you for joining up. And since you commented, you are part of the stream, and you are part of the giveaway, and that we will be announcing the winner on next Wednesday stream, or this coming Wednesday.
Yep. So don't worry, folks. One way or another, Nate, we'll figure it out, and we'll post, or Nate will post the winner or whatever. Everything's legit.
We'll announce the winner at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. And like I said, we're taking care of the shipping, and when the notary we'll announce the winner, and we'll either reach out to them or you can reach out to us. And again, we'll take care of it. Easy peasy.
All right, guys. Thank you for changing out, kicking out. Thank you, Don. We were hoping to bring in more people, but it was Sunday, and people, usually Sunday is a big family day, usually in the week. Family getting together, church, and all that jazz. So it makes sense. But Don, thank you for coming over. We did a lot of talk. It was fun.
Yep. All right, folks, stay safe. Have a good one. We'll see you on Wednesday night.
Peace.